Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Maps from itsmaps.com. It's Maps Blogspot. It's Maps YouTube channel. It's Maps Twitter. It's Maps Facebook. It's Maps everything. Um, Once again, please check out the ebook we have out now, the Come Up compilation ebook. It should be a link on the bottom or the side of this video here. And this video here that I'm doing is to correspond with the blog post I have out called How to Start Up a Business, Part 1. It's going to be a few different parts in this little small series. I'm going to go from showing people from how to start up a business as far as just from getting the idea of what you want to get into, why you may want to go to certain types of businesses to start from, and then it's going to lead on to other videos like going to the state, to get incorporated, how to incorporate. Then you got your, how to get your EIN number and so on and so on. So, you know, how to start a business up. Your first and foremost thing in wanting to start a business up is, we all have ideas. So you wanna get your ideas situated. And you want to say what kind of business you want to begin it. Now, we all have dreams and things that we think may sell great and may do beautiful, and you may be right about that. But just a bit of a word of advice. There's something called SIC codes. Now, SIC codes is pretty much like a 4 or 5 digit code that pretty much tells what kind of business that you're in, whether it be if you're in a manufacturing business or if you're in the business of selling electronics or retail or whatever the case is. Now, this code is a very, very important code. Once again, it's called a SIC code. And the reason why this SIC code is important is because depending on the kind of SIC code you choose will determine your lending, how banks are going to look at you and how lendable you're going to be. It can determine you from getting a lot of loans and a lot of credit for your business. It can determine that, or it can determine you not getting a lot of loans and a lot of credit for your business. The goal here is for us to get a business, open it up from the beginning of everything, and just to take a little bit amount of money to incorporate that company and build it up to a company that have gotten anywhere between 50 to 100, 150, or even more worth of credit. So we could just use just the business credit and leave your personal credit alone. That's the whole goal of this series of videos. Now, there's about 10 grade SIC codes that's out there that's very lendable. I'm not going to go through that. You can actually find those top 10 SIC codes actually in the Come Up compilation ebook. Once again, the link should be at the bottom of this video. You can also find a link for the Come Up compilation ebook at itsmaps.com or itsmaps.blogspot as well on any one of the posts. It has a top 10, but for right now, I'm actually going to just give you guys one SIC code that not even physically give you, but give you the type of business that is actually one of the best to get into, which is let's say selling cell phones. The SIC code for selling cell phones is good, and the reason why it's good, I mean, shouldn't really be a surprise or mystery. We get different cell phones every month, every other month, every 6 months. New iPhones, new Blackberries, new Android phones, whatever it is. The cell phone business is just a booming business, and it really doesn't seem like it's going anywhere right now at all. So if you're gonna get into the business of selling cell phones, that's really not a bad business at all. The SIC code for that is pretty decent, and it'll get you where you need to get to as far as financing or getting funding without using your personal credit. So, first thing we want to pick maybe 3 names or so that we would want the business to have. And once we pick those names, we'll want to go to your state's actually go to your state's website, your state's website, whatever state you're in. I'm currently in New York, so I'd go to my New York State website. I'll go on my New York State's website and do a entity search. Entity search, pretty much you're going to put the name in that you've chosen and you're going to search for that name. If that name doesn't come up, then more than likely that name may possibly be open for you to use. If it is taken, then you move on to the next, and then if that's taken, you move on to the next. If that name isn't taken, then you're going to commence to doing your articles or certificate of incorporation. And that's actually another video that we have that should be also at ismaps.com. You'll be able to go into that and see how to incorporate a company or business. So pretty much I'm going to do another video after this, which is going to show you guys, the difference between, an LLC or S Corp or C Corp or, well, pretty much those three. I'm going to stick with those three. Or, matter of fact, even a sole proprietorship. I'm going to probably do a video which explains all four of those types of corporations, because those are pretty much the main ones, even though there are more. And you guys will be able to see why I personally will choose and why I tell other people to choose S Corp or C Corp more than the LLCs or the sole proprietorships. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's maps.com, it's Maps Blogspot, it's Maps YouTube channel, it's Maps Twitter, it's Maps Facebook, it's Maps YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please check the Come Up compilation ebook out. We have a lot of great information in that ebook, and we have a lot of free and great information just in this Maps.blogspot and this Maps.com. A lot of this information I'm giving out, as you can see, a lot of guys and a lot of other websites are actually charging for this. So I want to help you people out. Please hit up the blogs, hit up the websites, give us some questions, some comments, and even videos and stuff you guys want to hear about. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you.